Let's keep it 100. You've been studying English for years. You know the grammar, you've memorized the lists. You can even write a pretty decent email. But then it happens. You walk into a room with a native speaker, or you hop on a Zoom call and they start talking. Suddenly, it sounds like they're speaking a secret code. Their words are melting together. You catch a "the" here and an "and" there. But the meaning? It's gone. You stand there nodding like a bobblehead, praying they don't ask you a question. Does that sound like you? Don't be embarrassed. It's the fluency illusion. You've been trained to read English, but your ears haven't been trained to process it at the speed of life. In today's episode of The English Beat, we are dismantling that illusion. I'm not just giving you a list of websites. I'm giving you a surgical system to rewire your brain so you can stop asking what and start actually connecting. This is the listening blueprint. Let's drop the beat. The psychology. Why you're failing. It's not your brain. Before we get to the how, we need to talk about the why. Why is listening so much harder than speaking? Think about communication like a high-speed game of catch. Speaking is throwing the ball. You control the speed, the direction, and the timing. You choose the words you know. You're in the driver's seat. But listening? Listening is catching the ball. And native speakers don't throw soft. They throw curveballs. They throw fastballs. And sometimes they throw 3 balls at once. Most learners make the fatal mistake of focusing 90% of their energy on speaking. They want that fluent look. But here's the reality. Communication is 60% listening. If you're a 10 out of 10 speaker, but a 2 out of 10 listener, you aren't communicating. You're just broadcasting. And here's the psychological trap. Anxiety. The moment you don't understand a word, your brain goes into panic mode. You stop listening to the next sentence because you're still mourning the word you missed 3 seconds ago. By the time you recover, the conversation is over. Today, we kill the panic. We're going to build your listening muscle so that even when you don't know a word, you don't lose the rhythm. We're moving from passive hearing to active deciphering. The gear. The level up resources. Host. All right, let's get into the toolkit. You can't train for a marathon by running through a swamp. You need the right terrain. Your material must match your level. If it's too easy, your brain falls asleep. If it's too hard, your brain shuts down. Level 1. The rookies, a 1 to A2. If you're just starting, stop watching Hollywood movies. I mean it. Put down the Netflix remote. You aren't ready for the slang and the background noise yet. Your home base is listen.com. Let's look at why this works for the English beat style. The audios are tiny, 60 seconds max. It's a sprint. When you're a beginner, your English endurance is low. You can stay focused for 1 minute. On this site, you get the transcript right there. You get quizzes. It's structured. It's like lifting 5-pound weights. You do it every day, you get the form right, and you move up. Don't let your ego get in the way. Start small to grow big. Level 2. The players, B1 to B2. This is where most of you are. You can survive a conversation, but you're missing the nuances. You're missing the jokes. You need BBC 6-minute English. This is the gold standard, and here's why. It's designed for the intermediate plateau. They take complex topics like AI, climate change, or the psychology of coffee, and they wrap them in a 6-minute conversation. The presenters speak clearly, but they use natural linking. This is where words like want to become wanna or could have becomes could've. This is the bridge between textbook English and street English. Plus, they give you a vocabulary list at the end. It's a full meal deal for your brain. Level 3. The bosses, C1 to C2. You want the ultimate challenge? You want to feel like a native? You need TED.com. Forget the YouTube version. Go to the actual website. Why? Because the TED website has an interactive transcript that highlights the text as the person speaks. These are world-class experts speaking at 100% natural speed. They use metaphors, they use rhetorical devices, and they have different accents from all over the globe. If you can master a TED Talk, you can master a boardroom meeting in New York or a pub crawl in London. I use TED Talks to get my own listening to a near-native level. It's the closest thing to an immersion environment without buying a plane ticket. The system, the 4-step beat drill. Host. Now, pay attention. This is the most important part of the video. Having the resources is 10%. Using them correctly is 90%. I call this the 4-step beat drill. If you do this 3 times a week, your listening will explode. Step 1. The blind vibe, the gist. Pick your audio, hit play, put your hands behind your head, and just listen. Do not write. Do not look at the transcript. Do not look at your phone. Your only goal is to answer one question. What is the vibe? Is the speaker happy? Sad? Are they arguing? Are they explaining? In the real world, you don't get subtitles. You have to learn to read the energy of the speech. This trains your brain to stop obsessing over every single syllable and start understanding the context. Step 2. The ghost transcription, the grind. This is where we separate the fans from the players. You're going to listen again, but this time, you're the stenographer. Play one sentence. Pause. Write down exactly what you heard. If you're not sure, replay it. Replay it 10 times if you have to. If you still can't get it, leave a blank line. This blank line is the most important part of the page. It represents a dead zone in your hearing. It's a sound your brain literally doesn't recognize yet. This step is hard. It's boring. It's frustrating. But this is where the ear muscle is built. You're forcing your brain to decode the raw data. Step 3. The reveal, the connection. Now, open the official transcript. Listen for the 3rd time while following the text with your eyes. This is the aha moment. You'll look at your blank lines from step 2 and realize, oh, he said might have been, but it sounded like mid-of been. This is the moment your brain updates its software. You are connecting the visual word to the auditory sound. You're teaching your brain that A plus B actually sounds like C. Without this step, you'll keep making the same mistakes forever. Step 4. The red pen audit, the mastery. Finally, take your handwritten notes and compare them to the transcript. Use a red pen. Did you miss the S at the end of a verb? Did you miss the preposition to? These tiny errors are clues. If you consistently miss the es, it means your brain isn't tuned to high-frequency sounds. If you miss the to or of, it means you're struggling with reduced sounds. Circle these, highlight them, then listen to that specific part one more time. Now that you know what's there, can you hear it? If you can, you've just leveled up. The real talk, consistency versus intensity. Host. I'm going to be real with you. You can't do this once a month and expect results. Listening is a perishable skill. If you don't use it, you lose it. I'd rather you do the 4-step beat drill for 15 minutes a day than 3 hours on a Sunday. You are training your nervous system. You are teaching your ears to stay open, even when you're tired. Think of it like music. You don't learn the rhythm of a song by reading the sheet music once. You learn it by feeling the beat, over and over, until you don't have to think about it anymore. That is what we're doing here. We are turning English into a rhythm you just know. Listen, the road to fluency is paved with, huh? And, sorry? But if you follow this blueprint, those moments will become fewer and further between. Because I want to see you win, I've done the heavy lifting for you. I've created the English Beat Master Pack. It's a free PDF that includes direct links to all the resources I mentioned, a checklist for the 4-step beat drill so you don't forget a step, my top 5 most difficult accents practice list. Hit the link in the description or the pinned comment to grab it. The Beat Challenge. I want you to go to the comments right now and commit. Tell me, I am starting step 1 today. And tell me, what is the hardest thing for you to understand? Is it movies? Is it your boss? Is it the guy at the coffee shop? Let's figure it out together. Don't just learn English. Feel it. Master it. I'm Sarah. This is the English Beat. I'll see you in the next one.